last night. What's your immediate reaction to that?
Yeah, I didn't expect it, but it is what it is, and I think we just need to kind of come together, as hard as it may seem. But, I mean, we can't be divided. Divided is not going to accomplish anything.
Thank you, Frankie.
You got it.
Appreciate it.
So, you hear there's been so much talk about this New York card, Madison Square Garden, for years, really. Is the excitement kind of living up to the hype?
Yeah, for me it is. I'm ecstatic, really. It almost it doesn't feel like any other fight I've been a part of. And I didn't. I drove here. You know what I mean? That's the first thing. So, and I'm walking around the city like I do all the time. So it's very cool for me.
Jeremy, we were just speaking to him. He's got so much respect for you. He's, he calls you the true champion, all sorts of stuff like that. What do you see in him? Because he's a guy who's kind of waiting for his moment in the spotlight.
He's a gamer, he's a fighter at heart. He's going to come in there, look to throw bombs, and look to put me away. So I'm not going to have to look for him in there. And I think it's going to make for a very exciting fight.
Do you have any thoughts on the main event at all? I mean, how do you see that fight?
Yeah, Eddie's my teammate, and I think he's got all the tools in the world to go in there and get the job done and put Conor away.
What are the tools that you think you need to beat Conor?
I think he has punching power. He has a very good chin. He's got wrestling ability. He's got a good submission game. I mean, Eddie's been around for a very long time, and he could do it all, and he's done it all.
And then co-main event, what do you think? How do you figure Woodley?
Co-main, yeah, that's just one of the toughest ones for me to pick. It's just contrasting styles. I think Woodley's probably one of the hardest guys to prepare for in UFC, and I'm just interested to see Woodley's approach.
And then, I mean, you're in this featherweight division, and there's so much talk about what happens if Conor wins. What do you want to have happen?
Well, I think Eddie's going to take care of the problem of if Conor wins. So, he's going to be forced to defend that 45-pound title or relinquish it if he doesn't want to go back down. From what I understand, that 45-pound cut was pretty tough for him. So I think that's going to determine it.
Has it been frustrating, knowing that your division is sort of getting?
Yeah, it is, but I can't get too down over things I can't control. I just got to worry about myself, and I kind of blew an opportunity myself last time out, so I just got to make sure I don't do that again.
Do you feel like you blew that fight? That's not how
I mean, a little bit, yeah. That was the opportunity. I need to get it done, and I didn't. So in a way, I did. It's not the end of the world. I'm still here. I'm always going to be in the discussion, but a win is going to put me in that right direction.
Do you think he would have come down and fought you?
I don't think he would have. And that's why he likes to talk about it now, after the fact, knowing that we couldn't have fought. So yeah, I don't think he would have came down.
No matter what, Frankie, nice to see you. Okay. No matter what, you like yourself at lightweight rather than featherweight rather than lightweight.
I think it's more fitting for me. I really cut minimal weight here. I probably at this point I just eat healthier. I don't know if I eat healthier for life reasons, and I'm probably would have a hard time to even maintaining 55. And guys cut a whole bunch of weight now, even more so than when I was at 55. So I think it just makes sense. I'm not saying that I can't go back up to 55 in the future one day for a certain fight or not. So, but I feel good there.
I know he's your teammate, but if Conor, with Eddie, but if Conor wins, can't you see it, Jose, and against you, big match for the weight?
Him
staying at lightweight, it just seems like
it could be. I don't know. There's other guys in the mix too. So, I'm a realist. I don't know if they'll want to run it back for a third time. Of course, I would love that opportunity, but we'll see what they decide.
Do you think it's strange? You've been up at lightweight, and now Conor's taken that shot. When you were there and you were so dominant, I think one of the things that bothered me about how people look, they kept on saying, well, you should go down in weight, and you kept beating people. You should go down, you kept beating people. And you said you might even go back up to lightweight. Did that bother you at the time, even though that you're taking everybody out?
Yeah, it's just like it did. And now I'm at 45 and people are talking about 35, So it's just to do what it is, I don't cut a whole bunch of weight, and I like it that way. I don't need to be the big guy, I feel like I can get it done. That's what martial arts is all about. And, Conor talks about Nate being 3 times bigger than him, I don't know what he's talking. Nate's a 55-pounder. You know, he lost to a 55-pounder. And he's the guy that wants to be the big guy, 3 times bigger than everyone at 45.
So would you go up to 155 and take a shot at him?
I absolutely would, yeah. If they give me that opportunity, for sure, I'll do it anyway.
What do you see next for you if you get past this fight? Do you want another shot at Aldo?
You know, I'm really not looking ahead. I just want to make sure I get my hand raised Saturday, and you know, winning has a way of taking care of things. So, I mean, yeah, I would love another opportunity at Aldo. I just don't know how realistic it is right now.
Frankie, I recall watching a video back when there were smoker fights, and you were fighting like in a boxing ring, one of your early fights in MMA. So going back to those moments, I mean, what is the feeling actually having it legalized and finally being here in Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's like I came full circle, you know, from fighting in a boxing gym in the Bronx to, you know, headbutting a guy and stuff, and now I'm fighting in the world's most famous arena. So it's wild. In 11 years' time, 12 years' time, you know, it's been a great ride.
You know, your whole family here. I mean, like, what's that like for you to have?
Everybody's, you know, they come whether I'm in the Philippines or I'm in New York. So they'll definitely be here. You know, I'll definitely have more friends in the crowd. I hope to get the hometown advantage.
There's a lot of talk about Conor, but I mean, Eddie kind of mentioned it the other day that something to the effect of like he's kind of running away from you. Do you feel that?
I kind of do. You know, in the past he has. You know, we've had opportunities to fight in the past many times, and it seemed to not happen. You know, and now he wants to say that I blew my chance. Like I think if I won that fight in July, we still wouldn't be fighting here. You know, so he just wants to talk because he knows it can't happen.